Another CPL Sunday afternoon brings us to the city of Edmonton and Clark Stadium for another matchup between FC Edmonton and Forge out of Hamilton, Ontario. We'll meet the teams and begin with Alan Koch's selection for the Eddies. There are 3 changes to this 11. Some notable absences as well for the visiting side. Kyle Becker continues to serve his 3-match suspension for a red card. This is better for Pasillas. Merceranwa can't get there. Pasillas in close off the post. Had all the time in the world, just couldn't place it though. Campbell follows up, deflected by Merceranwa, just keeping that out of the goal. The late runner trying to pounce on the rebound, but the Eddies have needed their keeper. The offensive barrage here in the 8th minute. Absolutely perfectly weighted, and Pasillas maybe just hesitates a little bit too long. Borges in position, Jensen backtracking. 14th minute, a great scoring opportunity. It is Borges, punched away. Great stop from Merceranwa. He is a bit of an undersized goalkeeper at just 6 feet even. He needed every inch of his vertical leap that time. Nowhere near the ball, it's probably a caution. Smith towards the corner flag. Worked on by Matusala, very clever spin. Here's his cross. It is Kamara for Kasher. Off balance, still gets it away, falls for Timoteo. Still on his left foot, the cross, Smith's offside despite the finish. Not even marginally in behind that second last defender. It's unfortunate because it's pretty otherwise. This is where Forge, though, have to be careful. It's a wake-up call for them. To be a little bit more ruthless. They might just do it. Pasillas is in. A second touch. A strike. Merceranwa again. Closes down, gets his body in front of the ball, and continues to stymie Forge's best striker so far this season. Everything about that is fantastic, and maybe again, Woobens needs to go a bit earlier. Right through 26. Postponement earlier in the season. Match against Valor that's been played, and then Pacific needed to reschedule an affair with Forge. Turned over from the Hammers. It's Kasher testing Henry. Good stop as he leaps to his right. Forge sat back a little more than we're used to seeing out of this outfit. CJ Smith runs towards the touchline, stays with Muhammad for now. Triantafilou, directed by Shom. Long diagonal switch of the field for Timoteo. 1v1 with the left back, Poku. Campbell drops, falls for Timoteo! A little further out. This is Tristan Borges, trying to take the match into his own feet. Gets by one, gets by a second. The pass for Campbell. Up, oh, mistake! It's deflected from Cale Lockery, and Darlington Merceranwa gets his feet tied up as he tracks back. I will say it is thoroughly undeserved from Forge. It's against the run of play, but they get their break. It's Terran Campbell who releases the shot. Cale Lockery who gets body in front of ball. Patient in possession. Cale Lockery now has the unfortunate distinction of the most own goals this season with 2. It's the 5th conceded by Edmonton this season. Here's CJ Smith! He gets that by Tristan Henry! Justice served for the Eddies. CJ Smith continues to deliver and reward the confidence in his coach for giving him these starts. He was snake-bitten to start this season. So many chances that he couldn't connect on. And you have to absolutely credit FC Edmonton, especially the way they played in the second half. They hunkered down in the first, and now they're playing brave. Timoteo goes to test Henry again. This time you don't fault him for the effort.
CJ Smith, entering the game at number 11, Gonzalez.
Well, Singh has been on thin ice pretty much this entire match. This yellow card is not necessarily for this tackle on Chris Nanko, but the accumulation of his infringements throughout the match. Jensen, a little chip. Nanko finesses it down. Jensen makes the run. Really an opening. Nanko gets a second effort, goes barreling through towards Hamilton. Falls for Jensen! Nearly a worldie. Keeps himself in a good position, Noah. But they need to eliminate these kinds of mistakes. That should be a foul on Singh, and it is given just, and I mean just, outside the 18. Luke playing with fire. He is going to be shown a second yellow. That's a self-inflicted wound from the Eddies. They don't need to do that. It makes the race all the more exciting, but it also gives a big boost to Atletico Ottawa atop the table. That's it, says Renzo Villanueva. It's gritty, it's hard fought, and it's a draw for Alan Koch and his side. Their 8th of the season. Forge miss out on a massive opportunity to close the gap on the league leaders and clinch a playoff spot. They are now level on points with Cavalry, but do move into second in the CPL table. They will have to wait for the 905 Derby to try and make it official.